And we're live. And we're going everywhere. Hey y'all, how we doing?
Oh.
Didn't make it. Has been.
Hey, it says we got 3 people. Who we got?
And it says unable to chat. Why? Oh, why? I don't know. Pop out chat again, I guess.
Oh.
You still chat? Nope. Pop out chat. We're gonna have to do. Hey, Babbitt's Farm and Mason Casey. Hey, Mason, how you doing?
Babbitt Farm, you made a comment on one of our videos the other day that we can't get to come up. It won't come up on the video.
There's Mama Try. Jesse, how you doing?
Jesse.
Toad Hill.
Hey,
I
Toad
saw
Hill.
your rest stop was closed. I hate that. Geeky.
Hey, Geeky.
The man with a plan, Geeky.
Geeky's my hero.
Yeah. And this is really bothering me. I hate this, that we have to have the
And I can't check him on the tablet because the dog
keeps
knocking my arm out the way
Yeah.
because I'm not petting.
scaring my way.
Oh, we got Travis.
At least see you. It's been one of them weeks, especially in my field. Coronavirus, full moon, Friday the 13th, and time change. Need to say it was tough.
Babbitt Farm, you're new to YouTube. You just gonna have to get used to technical difficulties. Nothing don't ever work right.
No, YouTube does.
Crystal.
Hansky?
Well, hey, Crystal, we're glad to have you. I think you might be new to
Skip over that one. Yep. Yeah, it has been, Jesse. It's been one of the weeks.
Oh, we got the preacher. Hey, preacher.
We got 11 people on
Did
here.
I
2
miss
minutes.
anybody? If I missed you, holler out at me.
Just speak to Toad Hill.
Yeah. Well, you did.
I did.
Hey, Toad Hill. We'll speak to you too. I watched your video coming home in a snowstorm. I take it you made it. We're going to have I don't know if we're going to do a video on it or not. We're going to have a chicken killing tomorrow.
Let's try for a chicken catching first.
Well, we've already tried the chicken catching.
Yeah, well, we caught one today. Oh, yeah, don't forget she's in there.
We caught one today?
Well, I had to turn her upside down. She didn't like that one bit. I didn't particularly like it either. What?
And then the phone rings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Toad Hill.
Hello?
Yeah, Jesse, I tell all y'all.
Basically, yeah.
They ate my garden.
Yeah.
The chickens ate my garden. They dug my potatoes up.
Okay, fine.
They might, preacher. They might.
Mason's who I thought he was.
Yeah, we established that last week.
Yeah, I thought, but I was just making sure. And
They might,
we
preacher.
know Mason Casey. I just want to say that out loud so that he would hear us say it.
Okay, well, that's acceptable. They dug my potatoes up, Jesse. Half of them.
They flattened down the whole road.
Yeah, they flattened the whole road.
No,
And then they ate my cabbage.
They have not canceled our school yet, but
there's gonna be shame on their high come down.
We had a positive coronavirus.
They cut K-12 down after next Wednesday. There are.
Well, we do have a positive corona in our county. So I don't know.
I didn't realize it was bad as it was.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, we don't have the facilities to do online school. We could do online for those who have online, some kind of device at home. But we don't have one-on-one schools in our county. We're poor county.
It probably is, yes.
But
this apparently got way out of hand in a hurry.
I'm on a lot of different teacher websites, and a lot of them are saying they're asking for 10 days work to take home. And we've got these booklets that we
That's
can
right.
send
Yes,
home.
that's
so they can
exactly
do
right.
it.
Well, see, we got a shot last night. Darlene went to the store. I know y'all probably heard this from most people. Darlene went to the store to get some toilet paper because we happened to be about out of toilet paper. And we're not, toilet paper is one of those things you don't run out and go, ooh, I need to go get something. You try to stay ahead of it. And
Not yet. Not that I know of. And we usually get the email first, and then the parents get one. But they have canceled everything else. They've canceled all field trips. They've canceled all activities. They've canceled. That's Jennifer. We had an activity coming up this week that the parents were invited to. We had to send a message out today saying that they weren't invited anymore. Sorry, can't come. So they're going to be upset.
What did Crystal say? You got a call from the superintendent. Does that mean you in 2 weeks you're going to close school? Or they're closing it for 2 weeks?
Closing for 2 weeks, more than likely. Well,
we knew what you meant, Travis. We knew what you meant. But a lot of her students don't have.
They don't have devices at home.
Yeah, they don't have internet access.
Is he chewing my book bag?
He sure is.
Excuse me. Get off my book bag. Sorry. He's chewing a hole in the
What did you say there, preacher? Get you one of those.
Hey, you hadn't seen L4 in a while.
Oh, hey, L4. I was wanting to say some L4 stuff, didn't I? Elaborate on that,
I'm
preacher.
sorry, I missed out on a whole bunch of comments here.
Poor road we can't see.
That's true. And when it moves, I can't read it at all.
That's a good question, Travis.
Homeschool, 15 feet of schoolroom. We're expecting it. To be honest, we're expecting it Sunday.
I think I was sick most of January. With her being sick, that's the bad thing about it. But this coronavirus thing is for real, and it's as bad as they make like it's going to be. I'm dead. I'm just dead. I ain't going to make it.
And I love you too. Y'all take care. We got to get together.
And she's going to drag her home from that school, and it's going to kill me dead in her.
Well, I get sick for a day or two. Chris gets sick for a month or two. I mean, it's just.
Well, see, she's got some immunity to those.
I've been doing it for a really long time, though. I mean, and before I went to public school, I was in pre-K, and they did come to school with everything you can think of. The little ones were always sick. So yeah, I guess I got a good immune system. But he doesn't. He doesn't do well. He doesn't snap back like I do.
Well, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Well, I said, if I get it, I'm dead. I don't have to worry about me no more. I'll be in that blue coal jar in the backyard.
Okay. This is a little thing we've got going on. He doesn't. Well, maybe it's just the women that get.
I don't like the idea of money being spent.
He wants to be cremated and put in a quart jar, and I don't go for that. I think that he needs to have.
Oh, I know what a bidet is. I know what a bidet is, preacher. Hey, Eli. But we got toilet paper. I mean, we just don't use that much toilet paper. I
usually buy a case, and it lasts us 3 or 4 months.
I was wondering, why is everybody panicking over toilet paper? I ain't trying to be ugly, but it's like severe diarrhea, one of the symptoms of coronavirus.
No. It's what I was told is that the preppers are afraid they're going to get quarantined at home.
Yeah, but they ain't that many preppers.
And
they ain't enough preppers to buy every store in town.
Well, they're comparing us to Italy, and Italy right now everybody is quarantined to their own home. They're not supposed to be going out in public any more than they absolutely have to. And most
any more than they absolutely have to. I'm sure they would let you go to the.
Well, who's going to be at work there? Who's going to be open? I mean, if they quarantine everybody to stay home, everyone's in their quarantine.
Then how many people you reckon is going to be?
But that's
right, preacher. I don't understand. I don't get it. The Lysol I might could understand, but toilet paper don't really make sense.
Clorox wipes too. Clorox wipes are going off the shelves like crazy.
You might be right, L4. That's probably the same reason people buy bread and milk when there's a hurricane.
Well, honestly, I was thinking about it
So they
today.
go home and have milk sandwiches when the current goes out and the milk turns green.
Did somebody go, listen, paper product sales have been low lately. Maybe we need to put the word out that everybody's buying them, and have some people go in there and clear out the shelves a little bit, and then they'll catch on. And it did. I wonder if that's what happened. It's kind of my
Jesse said they're about to fight over at
Sam's.
Sam's, yeah. That's right, preacher. Even if it's a forced quarantine, I bet nobody. They had to bring the National Guard out. Hard-headed people around here.
John, your John, did a thing today where he had to buy the cheap store brand one with single
he called me and told me about that.
because they were completely out. Except
Babbitt's Farm said he's an assistant manager at Dollar General. They were wiped out yesterday and today.
Good thing I bought ours yesterday. Anyway, but at least we got some.
You know, they don't want me to be either, Beaver Creek, but I can't see paying somebody $10,000 to throw me in a hole. And
I don't like the whole cremation thing.
No, I promise you I ain't gonna know nothing about it.
Well, that's what you want, but I don't like it.
Yeah, L4 said they need a limit, so they won't wipe out supplies. That kind of makes sense. Well, that's right, Jesse. If you're worried about being stuck at home, can't go nowhere, stock up on stuff, non-perishable food that you can eat right out the can, stuff like that. Don't get milk, bread, and toilet paper.
When I was
if you can't get nowhere to get nothing to eat, you ain't going to get a bathroom.
When I was at Dollar General, when I bought my toilet paper, there was a woman in there who said that all the kids are going to be out of school. That means there's going to be 8 people in my house. I need all the toilet paper I can get. I was like, okie dokie. She said she's got 4 teenagers.
We kind of do too, Preacher. Crystal said she was got 4 teenagers.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The woman at the grocery store was saying, the Dollar General was saying that she had, with her kids out of school, there was 4 people in her household. She needed all the toilet paper she can get.
Jesse, I told them better than that. I told them I want one in Purdy blue. 2-quart ball mason jars, one of them old ones, the blue ones, with a good galvanized lid, and just let Trevor dig a post hole in the backyard somewhere between here and the hall and drop me down in.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they could just set a cement block over the hole and do the whole family that way. As one of those goes, they could just cremate them and drop them right down in on top of it.
Pray for the worst, hope for the best, and pray for the rest.
Well, as of right now, I'm not panicking.
Wow. Driving 2 hours? We are fortunate. We've got a Dollar General and a Family Dollar and a Food Line. Between the 3 of them, we can usually find just about anything we need.
Well, when I was younger, I didn't get sick much. But nowadays, I don't get sick. I get ill. Like, they've been in the hospital ill.
And grumpy, too. We'll go with the whole ill thing.
That's right, Travis. Everybody's like, well, I don't want them to cremate me. But the truth is, you don't know nothing about it. I'd hope I'd rather my family not be in a bind financially over sentiment. From the dust we came, the dust we shall return. Well, just not anything I worry that much about.
Eli, is that still your wife?
Yeah, I heard that, Preacher. I heard it seemed like Mimsy was talking about that tonight. They lost a couple of gatherings. Hey,
Thrifty VG.
And they canceled what? The ball? I ain't a ball guy. I don't know what they do about ball games, but I heard something. They canceled some ball season.
Oh, UNC's boycotting NCAA.
No, they canceled it because of the.
Oh, Mason's getting off. Bye-bye.
They canceled it because of the virus. They closed, like the NBA or not NBA, something. Whatever they play this time. Hey, there's Simply Southern Rose. They might be me, baby.
Hey, Simply Southern. If you are new to our live, we'd like for you to introduce yourself just a little bit. Nothing too
We do a
personal.
homestead fellowship. Want
We
everybody
try
to
to
know
get
everybody.
everybody to get to know each other, and we don't talk any politics. We are talking about the coronavirus a little bit tonight.
But that's not political.
No, nothing political about it. Um, well, the NCAA, UNC has withdrawn. They're the first ones. All the rest are probably going to follow suit, saying because of the coronavirus.
I thought what I saw today said it was a big, like, professional ball.
It could be.
But I might be wrong. I get my information off of YouTube, right?
I'm sorry, yeah. Robbie, Simply Southern Roots, is Robbie from Alabama, and just had their first case this morning.
Well, we just got first case in our town today.
Yeah, this one's in our town, not just. I mean,
Well, ask everybody what they think. Is really something to be worried about, or is it just?
Yeah, we were told. I mean, most churches are even canceling. We were told that we should not go to any kind of gathering with 50 people or more.
We got the preacher though, so we can't worry about church.
Mm-hmm.
We tune in with the YouTube Country at Homestead Preacher Church.
Yep. Babbitt's Farm said they don't have any cases yet.
Where's he at, buddy?
Where are you located? Beaver Creek said they have 36 perceptive in LA.
Ask Jess, ain't there somebody in the hospital in Georgia with them on TV?
Oh my God.
What
I thought Bike Week was in Myrtle Beach. He said it's Bike Week down there, and they've got 200,000 to 500,000 bikers in town.
Yeah, Florida. That's right. Because Randy used to go there.
Well, there's another one in Myrtle Beach too in May, I think. Oh my goodness.
Crystal said they got kids with it.
Now, honestly, they said that children react differently than adults. They said apparently it's worse on adults than it is on children.
That means they don't go to school with it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be
well,
able to job.
A kid can have it and not. You won't know it's coronavirus. They don't show us severe symptoms.
I read that. I got it.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody's gonna go sometime. I just prefer later than sooner. And
well, like I said, I don't panic easy, preacher, but it is concerning. I think it needs to be taken at least seriously, not just dismissed as a.
Well, it's a whole lot worse in a week. Last week it was just everybody's treating it kind of like it was a joke, and now it's not a joke anymore. That's it.
Clifton, you're right.
Kids can spread it. That's the big thing is that they're talking about the schools is because kids can spread it to the adults.
Yeah, they spread it to the teacher who then spread it to me.
Well, he won't stop, will he? Jim's in town gardening. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Jim. He says wreaking havoc in Italy. I heard that too.
That's what they're comparing us to. That's I hate to say it, but that's what made me take it a little bit more seriously when they started comparing our numbers to Italy. They're almost identical. Not good. Toad Hill said maybe all the booze will kill it in Bite Week.
I wonder if that could. You know, preacher, we were talking about that today. That's exactly, the thing the president did.
You're so right. It is a sci-fi movie. Sorry.
but I'm scared I'm seeing it.
You
I've
think-
seen that movie.
As long as they don't start turning into zombies, I think we'll be all right.
Would you?
I said, but no. Fancy wants to.
Will come up and hit your arm with his nose pretty hard. If you got anything in your hand, it'll go flying. That's very, very annoying.
It don't matter what you're doing. He will knock it out of your hand. Won't attention. And the puppy
All right,
will
come here,
play on
dog.
your electronics.
Come here. Come here. Get up here. Everybody see you.
I don't think they can see him. Can they see him? Here
See
he
what I
is.
deal with.
The mighty Samson. Oh, baby. So now where the puppy go?
I'm all right with that puppy.
It means he's into something.
No,
Okay.
no. What are we talking about, y'all? The coronavirus. So we did change the subject. We need to talk about something more lighthearted and upbeat.
His stock dropped $20,000. Wow. Making lemonade from lemons.
Hey, Lemonade. I'm getting over the shock of Elford's comment as I'd be on the floor holding my chest.
20,000. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to.
What did Travis say?
Chris can't stand it for a road not to be out like it's supposed to.
Well, I got to figure out that the rest update. You got about half the
What
road.
kind of
yes.
puppies? I want to know.
And I might have to let them get up just a little bit to tell you what they got and what they didn't get. They get about half the road. And a good friend of mine planted the rest of that 20-pound bag today, so we ain't gonna have any shortage of potatoes. But
Marketing the accent. How do you do that? Tell me. We'll do it. He said you can market your accent.
I do too. Hell, for when I've been there though, I've been there where stock fell and hurt me bad. Oh, hey, that's
Oh.
a Texas Hoover.
Yeah, it sure is.
Hey, sure look. They gonna look something like him. I told you,
Except for
except for the Doberman in it.
he's got a little bit of Doberman in him. You can see the Doberman in his face a little
It might have been in 08, Elford. It was a long time ago. Might have been in 08. But it was tragic. It was horrible. It was devastating. Ain't over it yet. I mean, I went from having money to not having money. Probably the best way to put it.
bit. Well, Jake was 106.
Yeah, it was right after he was born. But it was horrible, tragic, devastating. If I'd have had a high-rise building to jump out of, I might have done it.
Economic correction from. Why are you beating me? He's hitting me with his paw. Really?
That's what I like to see, Jim. Preacher, I like to see teamwork. Makes me feel good. Everybody getting along, helping each other. No back pine cones over rock chunking.
Don't hit the computer now. What are you doing to him? I can do that.
He's just happy. He's in a good mood.
He keeps kicking his leg and hitting me, hitting the computer, hitting everything.
He's handsy.
He's too big to be a lapdog. Keep telling him that. He doesn't believe it.
Y'all ever seen that video when it thundered one time? He got all the way up in my back.
Yeah. He mentioned it to me.
Yes, preacher. I saw that, and I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They ought to be pretty dogs, too.
Ooh, Merle. I like Merle.
We had somebody try to give us a border collie the other day, and we almost took him. But,
Let me go.
we're down for it. Hey, there's Patch Evans. Hey, Patch Evans.
Hey, Patch Evans, how you doing? What? Look at that face. That's a beautiful boy.
Get it back where you're eating.
Okay. And this one walks up here too. Can't stand it. Jealous. These two are so jealous of each other.
The dog.
Hi, puppy.
Hey, there's Brent and Cindy.
There's a puppy.
Hey, Brent and Cindy.
The puppy loves the puppy.
What do you think about getting the puppy his own channel? What y'all think about that?
I can dress him up. We are
Now I about guaranteed he's gonna be pretty puppy stuff too. I can almost. That sounds like a good cross. Well, I don't know about having to start prepping, but
what? And stop pushing the computer back. What you do?
the dog broke the computer, y'all. Please stand by.
And now he won't
We're
put my hand back
experiencing
up there
technical
to get the stop. What is he falling? Is he?
No,
is that what it
he
is?
he does that. He wants attention, and you ain't petting him, and he's going.
Lord, the dog has.
I need to make that beeping sound while it ain't working.
Which beeping sound? Please don't do the emergency alert sound. I hate that.
No, we'll get you. We'll continue to bear with us. It's tragic.
Okay, we didn't miss
It's
that
horrible.
much. Just a little bit here.
It's tragic.
There we go. That's better. That's
All right,
better.
I said we catch up.
All right, go back to here.
Patch of Heaven's got a jealous dog.
Yep, we got two jealous dogs. They're jealous of each other. That's it. I saw a T-shirt that says, "I work all this overtime so my dog can have a better life."
Well, me and Santa's my buddies. He's a good dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he is spoiled.
Oh yes, but he is a really good dog. We
But
couldn't ask for no better.
He went from a feral stray to a spoiled dog. But he took to being spoiled pretty quick. He liked it.
He adopted us. He meant he was gonna stay. He found his new home. He was good. He was like, "Okay, I'm here. It's not."
Brent, Cindy, it's kind of getting around here too now. Don't feel wrong. It's getting everywhere. And you know what we kind of been talking about is we don't know how founded it is. If it's really as bad as it say, if it's worse than they say, you know.
It's bad enough that Duke Energy, which is not our energy provider, but it is local, said they suspended turning off power for the rest of March and possibly April.
You need the video on it, Toad Hill. I don't see that.
So when the power company is saying we'll give you power whether you pay us or not.
That wasn't our power company, was it?
No, it was Duke Energy. We don't have Duke Energy.
Well, Tri-County buys it from them.
Well, Tri-County ain't gonna do that. Tri-County's greedy.
We're part owners of Tri-County.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a nonprofit.
That's why I was asking about, you know, the emergency stuff. You couldn't pay your bills, or they leave your lights and your water on. You couldn't pay them. You know, that's what I was.
They said the lights they would leave on. Duke Energy announced that today.
Duke Energy, not Tri-County.
But not Tri-County. Let's see. We got electric power steering column off of it.
Yeah, I told him to make a video on it.
Oh,
I want to see it.
okay. Let me see where else am I going.
That'd be pretty good.
A single man said try sharing a 400 square foot with a 120-pound dog.
That's cozy.
Yeah, it's tight fit. And it's a rock too, right?
Mm-hmm. My memory serves correctly.
Yeah, he's got a Rottweiler.
A full-grown Rottweiler.
120 pounds. He better be full grown. If he's not, he's in trouble.
I remember the first video single man ever commented on. He was talking about trying to take that Rottweiler on an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
as the service dog.
Yep.
Estimate that right.
Yep, I remember that. Jim's in Town Garden says, Chris, you all send the rain up to Maine.
Well, they might already be on the way there because they finally quit here.
Yeah. And Toad Hill said they have to do that. Brett and Cindy, they wiped up the wiped out.
Yeah, tell them about
TP
that.
and cleaning
Tell
supplies.
paper expansion.
Oh man, I was lucky to get it when I did because if I'd waited one more day, we were running low. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and go get some. And it was
You get a
wiped
sticky
out.
situation, you run out of toilet paper.
Well, it would be bad. I wouldn't want to do without toilet paper.
I ordered corn cobs and things like that and get me short supply too.
No, thank you. No,
We used to use
thank
those
you.
days.
I don't think so. They'd have to have some seriously tough behinds to use.
Well, they use corn cobs. I know that for a bona fide fact.
Tough backups. L Force power never goes out even in a snowstorm. Making lemonade from lemons has Duke Energy there.
Well, they won't cut you out, so
Yeah.
we'll be in the dark. We got Tri
Toad Hill said he's off grid, so it won't affect him anyway. No big deal.
Well, we ain't all grid. I've always wanted to be all grid.
Jim's in Town Garden said my bride went to the store today, and much of the shelves were bare, no TP at all. None.
Sad.
Babbitt's Farm said that they would love to get a solar system hopefully one day. Yeah, if you would come back in here, you could keep up with this stuff too. Beaver Creek said total cases. There's 1,629 total deaths. No, total cases. 1,629 total deaths. 41. Jurisdictions reporting cases. 47. 46 states and the District of Columbia. Data include both confirmed and presumptive positive cases, which a presumptive positive case is that you have tested positive in your local area. But for you to be confirmed corona, you have to be tested again through CDC and
So
put on the
presumptive
list.
case is a case, right?
Yes, presumptive case is a positive case. They have been tested through a local agency and they are not on the CDC list yet. So they do have it. But their CDC comes in and puts them on a list and that makes them full-blown positive. And that means they've been tested twice, just in case the first test was not accurate. But a presumptive case is a positive case. So let's see. Making lemonade from lemons, they have at least 2 months supply of TP at all times. So it's not nothing new for them.
Well, I just checked out for these and y'all got my word.
Well, I need to stock up on some provisions.
Well, we got 4 cases of ammunition, flour, salt, sugar,
Chris is
and soda crackers.
all about ammunition. But we're not going to steal anybody's toilet paper with his ammunition.
Well, yeah, it's nasty. But you do know as long as you got water from soap, you can wipe your butt with your hand and wash your hand, right? You do know that's a possibility.
No,
In some places they do that.
Copper Kettle Farms, hey, how you doing?
In some places they do that and you just push it down in the sand and clean it off. That's why they won't touch nothing with their left hand. Didn't know that's why they was, did you?
Yuck.
That's why they do it.
Yuck. Ridge Life, hey, from Tim at Ridge Life. I'm sorry, he got me completely off the comments. I am completely off the comments.
Hey, Copper Kettle. Ridge Life.
Copper Kettle and Ridge Life. If you're new to the live, we ask that everybody kind of
Ridge Life. I don't think either one of them do. I recognize both of them.
You recognize both of them? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know Ridge Life.
But sorry guys, if you commented on something and I missed it while he was talking about,
just say it again.
Just say it again. He's talking about with ammo, I can get food and hides and make good reusable TP. Yeah, I see that.
Well, you can rock your boat with rabbit hide, rabbit skin. It could be her.
That's about like
Well,
the joke. The bear goes up to the rabbit and says, "Does the poop stick to your fur when you go?" And the rabbit's like, "No, I don't think the poop sticks to my fur when I go." And the bear grabs the rabbit and wipes his butt and walks off. Yeah, it's one of those, kid jokes, but still,
rabbit fur softer than Charmin.
I imagine it is.
Good night, Eli. Glad to have you.
Good night.
Elf Lord had to go too, didn't he? Good night, Elf Lord. I'm sorry I missed that.
Yep, I did too. Good night. Have a wonderful
Simply
weekend.
Southern Roots.
Y'all stay well. Stay away from the coronavirus.
We miss Simply Southern Roots.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Simply Southern Roots may be new.
Simply Southern Roots. They came in a little bit earlier.
Well, I'm weird.
Yeah.
I was, taking inventory.
Mm-hmm. He was looking for something to snack on.
That's right, Mama tried. You come up with something you used to talk about. I don't understand talking about.
Yeah, we could definitely lose some t-shirts. Cut up some t-shirts, if nothing else. Pop the possum.
Wow. That's pretty wild, preacher.
Yeah.
The possum babies are tiny. Like, tiny. Before they're born.
Jim said, snack.
Hey, this Gail's garden.
How are you doing? A biker cheese, I can get it. They're all black, so they don't show stains.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. We go through half of Darlene's wardrobe, you would never miss it. I bet it did, preacher. I bet it did.
Fighting my fingers. What are you fighting my fingers?
But I'll be honest with you, Bison. We had possum trouble in years. And weasels. I think weasels must be extinct.
I haven't ever seen a weasel.
I ain't seen one even run over on the road in 10 years. I don't know where it was. What could have possibly happened? But used to, if you had something getting your chickens, you could back count on it being a weasel or a possum, and I ain't had no trouble with neither one of them.
They do.
Yeah, they do have big teeth. Here's a little fun fact. I used to have a pet possum.
His cousin does me.
Yeah, my cousin got this. Used to, preacher, they were, possums were terrible with your chickens. I don't know whether it's Samson or what, but we ain't had no, or his daddy before him.
Crystal, where are you at? Weasels may just have migrated to wherever Crystal's at. Simply Southern Roots, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. Have a good night. I enjoy your movie.
Honestly, preacher, in my experience, they're not good pets. Does that kind of elaborate on that a little bit? They're not cuddly. It might well be safer to say I owned a possum or possessed a possum as opposed to having a pet possum. He's in the mountains in California.
Well, they may have just migrated further west.
No virus in their county. Gales Guard, Herbs, and more. Ridge House from West Tennessee.
I just saw that. Just east of Memphis.
Well, Ridge House, you're out outdoors.
How do you do that?
What's the do y'all still have weasels up there? Well, maybe you better go get it up. I ain't seen no snakes yet, preacher, but they're coming, I'm sure.
Oh no, no snakes.
She's scared of a snake and I am a bear. Would you like to come out this way, Paul? Weasels. You got weasels up there. Weasels appear to be extinct here for some reason.
How did he knock the stuff off?
I don't know. It's amazing what that little 3-pound puppy can tear it. I take it by that comment, preacher, y'all don't have them down there either. Well, down here we're at, Gail, it's king snakes eat poisonous snakes. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know what black racers eat. Yeah, it's like a ferret, except a little smaller. Yeah, ferrets are in the weasel family. That's right, preacher.
I don't think ferrets are as vicious though as a weasel.
Well, ferrets are weasels. They're just bigger. But a ferret's kind of quintessential weasel. You know, stereotypical weasel. Long, low to the ground, and eel.
Kind of lanky.
Yeah, lanky and mean.
You know, and okay, it's a weasel.
Really?
I don't know if it still is, but it used to be.
Well, y'all, when I was young and they were everywhere, I used to have some, my daddy got me some little bitty, y'all folks to trap a little bit, help me out here. Zero, or the 0-1-0 steel traps, got one coil spring on one side, little bitty things. And that was one of the few things I used to catch for when I was 10, 12, 13 years old. 11 was weasels. I could catch a weasel. I know good well I didn't catch them all. And then one day, there was no more weasels. Yeah, we've been warm here too, y'all.
Never that warm. We are definitely spring weather to 70.
Yeah, Gigi's in Florida, where you got all these invasive, like tropical lizards you got loose and breeding.
Hot rabbits.
Worse than rabbits. At least you could eat a rabbit. I think I'd eat a lizard. We hit 80. It was just that level before. We hit 80. It's hot in here right now. It's 75 in here right now.
Jelly beans. I love jelly beans.
What a lot of people don't understand
I hate black.
is North Carolina is in different zones. Got the western part of the state. It's kind of like Brent Sydney, the Tennessee zone. And the eastern part of the state's about the same as Preacher, down South Alabama, Mississippi.
But in the center, middle of the state, it's totally different.
That's a common problem here too, Gail. We were talking about that today. Traditionally, you always plant field corn when oak trees go to bud.
My car's covered in pollen today.
But now the oak trees will bud into the frost and kill them. Hey, there's Happy Quack Farms. They said they were going to be here.
Oh, cool. You first time online?
You know who Happy Quack is. Right one.
Oh.
I bet he does too, preacher. I bet he does too. Happy Quack, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. We know you. Hey, my not.
Bite my finger.
They make a front mount pump, Travis, that runs off the front of the crankshaft. About the same thing. You had to put a little reservoir. We had the same problem here, Geeky. He said this kind of the end of summer. About September, it gets so hot. August,
Oh no.
it'll kill everything.
You can have the power cord. That costs more than the computer.
Is it really?
For this computer, probably would.
Well, so
You
did
have
he.
to.
Happy Quack said, if I got rain, flash flood. Wow. Oh, and look, I want to tell y'all something while we still got everybody in here. I think we still got everybody in here. Toad Hill might have jumped out. Did Toad Hill jump out? Okay. Your old Christmas giveaway stuff will be mailed out unless there's, like a state of emergency in a full quarantine. It's upcoming week. Hey, there's a Bill Homestead.
Y'all hear this vicious little dog attacking my foot? Ow!
I understand, Jesse. We ain't gonna be able to stay up too late tonight. We're gonna have a busy day tomorrow. We got to replant the yard and rerun the rows. We might do a video on that. What do y'all think about doing a feral chicken hunt / processing video? Be honest with me now, if y'all want to see it, tell me.
Help.
Big Mike's coming to help clean. What are you worried about?
No, dog. But yeah, he can help me.
Dirty feet on.
What? He's killing me. Go. Go. Go.
Well, the chicken hunt might be interesting because these are completely feral chickens. They ain't tame at all. Giggy said just don't show actual termination. But how am I going to show off my exceptional shooting skills with shooting chickens in the head at 30 yards while they're running if I can't show the actual termination? Yeah, I know you did, Happy Quack. Y'all need to go check out Happy Quack. Happy Quack is doing something I didn't think could really be done. But she's in the right area to pull it off. They're raising pet pigs and doing a good job at it. They are really moving some pet pigs. I talked to her the other day, and it's amazing what she's doing. It really is.
5 liters of piglets in a week.
5 litters. Victors. You know the litter pigs in there.
Yes, I don't know why I said that.
Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, he is having fun with it. He's having too much fun. But see, he aggravates me every time I come in the house all day. She ain't here to deal with him. So I can't come in the house in 7 minutes, please. Tired, ill, thirsty. All I do is get me something to drink.
He's playing tug of war with my sock, and my toe is in where he's buttoning.
I was messing, Geeky. I know you're right. It'd probably be foolish to actually put the shooting up there. I think me and you talked about that before. It'd be a good way to get kicked off. I might try to catch him tonight. I was thinking about going out there. They're roosted up top of them cedar trees. Thought about taking a shotgun out there and shooting them out mother.
Yeah, but they're not on one limb.
They were this afternoon.
They usually spread out.
No, they were on one limb and scared.
Well,
I don't know if
They-
y'all see this
they
or not,
knew that you were planning.
but we were taking a piece of PVC pipe and climbing the tree and knocking them out of it the other night. Caught half of them. And some of them were real high. So you take the PVC pipe and you throw it like a spear. Well, it's up in the cedar tree, so then it come back down at you. And
We caught 10 of them, didn't
no, caught about 6 of them.
we? 6 and 4 babies, 4 chicks.
No, I caught them on the ground. But anyway, I about got my eye put out. The bar come back and hit me right there.
I'm impressed it didn't bruise. I told them it was going to look like Mike Tyson hit him. It
Yeah.
did break the skin and it swelled up, but it didn't bruise.
Well, I'm pretty tough though. Till I get pneumonia.
Back to
He
his
beat me with a
coronavirus.
stick, but I get pneumonia, I'm about done. The one now? We are past Jordan Acorn. Oh, okay. I love just these lives where everybody gets to know each other. Yes, we do happy quiet, and it's usually not that big of a deal if they're curled back. They might be weak. What you can do, like you used to do with a puppy's ears, that straighten ears, that put the you can straighten them out, put a piece of plastic or cardboard behind them, steel
Popsicle
cardboard
stick.
or popsicle stick, and wrap it with ace. Lightly wrap it with ace bandage. Usually a couple of days they'll straighten out.
You have to make sure you keep changing it so that they don't outgrow it pretty quickly. They grow fast.
Preacher, I'll be honest with you. You can skin a chicken in a tenth of the time it takes to scald him and puppy. And, you know, boneless, skinless chicken is the thing now anyway, but I can skin a chicken. I skin a chicken so fast. Just dress him like a quail. You know, you dress a quail just skinny, dress him just like a quail. And you can have 10 dressed, we can have one scalded and put by hand.
Aha, I put shoes on, didn't I? I got you beat.
See, I never knew that either.
You
I was
said-
out there cleaning chickens one day, and a friend of mine called me this years ago. I told him I was trying to get some water hot to.
I was the one that told you that we needed to skin them. But Mama's friend used to do it. Skin them.
Yeah. Well, you're doing the right thing, Happy Quack. You just when you say that she's walking on this part right here, it's turned back. That's all you can do is put them in splints, and she'll.
No
But you
meat.
only need it down the back.
There was no meat on the rooster.
Well, this might be some of these bantam roosters we've had. Like eating a dove.
Now I've got a Brahma that would be like a, I don't know, he's big. He'd be like a turkey.
I don't know how much of it feathers, how much of it is bird, but he covers up some area.
He's at least 2.5 foot, almost 3
But
foot
he's not
tall.
eating chicken. So
He's a big boy. He's tall and thick.
I don't know,
and
somebody's
talking
little,
about the Brahmas.
probably talking about the game roosters.
Rabbit's better.
Well, you know, growing up, we ate a lot of rabbit, preacher. We ate a lot of rabbit. We ate rabbit, more than we ate chicken, probably. But it was wild rabbit. And I guess you got to eat it to acquire a taste for it, but I've never quite acquired a taste for tame rabbit. That's right, Happy Quack. It's just going to take time. Well, the chicken don't stink heavily skinny, but that scalding chicken smell is. Whew. What's he into now? That was an awfully big bang for that little thing.
What have you got? And where did you go?
Yeah, I bet they do. Happy Quiet. They're big chickens. But we ain't got 3 of them.
I can't get her to sit. She keeps laying eggs, but she won't sit on them. Neither one of our girls will sit.
Well, if we could catch some of them game chickens, they would sit on.
You want to get rid of them?
I want them in a pen. I ain't got to get rid of them. They got to go in a pen.
Well, we got one. That's it. Put the rest of them in there with it.
Yeah, I don't know how to catch them. The chicken catching crew had a date tonight, I think. They sure left out before dark. Ain't been back.
Well, they were afraid that you would call them and come get sick.
They were right. They had a right to be scared because it was going to happen. They knew it.
I don't know what you did. I couldn't find it, but you did something.
You know, Crystal, we had a preacher. Do you have trouble? We had trouble with our rabbits and heat too. We were having to freeze 2-liter bottles, put them out there for them to snug up to in the worst part of summer. Okay.
How?
Nothing there.
Can't buy it, won't it?
Rob. Well, Happy Clack, if you were closer, I'd give you some chickens at that cat. We've been giving game chickens away. Frozen slate tiles. We had to think about it. We had some tile, old tile. Well, new tile didn't ever use.
You can do that?
She said frozen slate tiles. I bet they get, I don't know how long they stay cold. That's a good idea.
Huh. Yeah, we just use like 20-ounce bottles and froze them.
I thought 2 liters.
Was it 2 liters?
Yeah.
It was 2 liters.
Well, it might have some about that.
Depending on how big the pen was.
2 liter last all day.
Yeah, a 2 liter lasts longer, but depending on how big the pen was, you didn't want to take up a good majority of their pen either. You want them to have room to run around.
And be vicious. Rabbits.
Yeah, we had the worst luck with rabbits. Our rabbits were vicious. He's having a coffee spell. No more chickens, huh? But you're out there in that severe heat. I can see how you'd have to do that. She said that she'd have to hose everybody down 4 to 6 times a day during the summertime. I mean, there is absolutely no relief out there. Just hot.
All I know about is them old cowboy movies I watched. You look like a pretty good.
Yeah, she said, no more chickens. But thank you. Country. He'll be all right. Teacher. What he wants is one of his toddies. Yeah, but I'm saying what you want is a toddy.
No.
Oh. He got choked on a cracker. They're talking about their. Country Homestead Preacher said that at Jim's, our winters are mild. Lowest it got this year was 20. And then Jim said that he had to do the ice thing last summer because it got 90. Chris needs some temperature. Let's see here. Frozen old milk jugs in with them to cool them down. Milk jugs work.
Well, we got plenty of 2 liter bottles. That's what we use.
Happy Quack started with 60 chickens. Within 6 months, we wanted to sell them all, so I only kept the cute ones or the ones I bonded with.
You know, I'd also say I've never bonded with you.
Yeah, well, I had one, and that's because I hand raised her because she lost an eye,
So our neighbor run over.
and then our neighbor ran over her because she was so tame she wanted to ride on this golf cart. So she went running up under the golf cart and he ran over. Okay, Babbitt Farms. So they're looking at chickens. What's a good type for both meat and egg layer?
I like Delawares.
He likes Delawares, but they're white.
They're white with they're pretty chickens. They're white. It looks like you dip the paintbrush in black paint, just kind of accented them. You know, they're gorgeous chickens. But a hawk can see them 17.5 miles away. I'll check.
Hold on. Somebody's Happy Quack is no, sorry, wrong. Britt and Cindy is going night. Good night.
Oh, good night, Brent and Cindy.
And then Happy Quack asked if you were okay.
Yeah, just actually, if you want to get off the thing about it,
Good night, Brandon and
Yeah,
Cindy.
but
Have a
hers
good
really bad.
weekend. Stay well. Don't be messing around with the coronavirus.
yeah, thank you for elaborating on that, Happy Quack, because I was trying to figure that one out myself.
What?
How the name was Happy Quack there, people.
Oh.
It would be it'd be like if our name was the Happy Moon. You know.
Mm.
Of course, we do have cat over there. White cow.
We have two. Good.
I didn't see me three.
She's rare. You get another one.
She's red. She's got a cat. Right.
She said, I kept my best friend's Frizzle Roo, 4 girls for him. I kept my husband's favorite Roo. And he's the farm mascot now, I guess. Good night, Crystal. Thank you for coming. Come back over here.
Can't get right, baby. Can't get right. Getting old, folks. You know you're getting old. It takes you too dry to sit down.
A Silky's crowed at him today. Yes, it's a rooster or crowing hen. Samson, stop shaking the table. You're making the camera move. We just need some more dogs. That's what we need. We need some more
Yeah,
dogs.
I know the facts is. Mine don't follow me around. Not at all. They don't even like me.
Oh man. But they used to. The ones that we had when we first got married, they fought a pack. It was like the chicken mafia, I swear. They'd follow you around like they were turning strong on you and feed them or something. Turn around and you'd have 40 chickens behind you. Like Christian.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people offer their breed preferences. That's a good point. You know, that's the reason you got nine. That's something I need to talk about one day. That's the reason there's 900 breeds of everything. Is everybody got something different?
Mm-hmm. And Trevor likes the little bitty ones that are really not good for anything but being little bitty.
Well,
because you can't eat them.
Trevor's a chick. You could eat them. You just have to have a bunch of them. You eat tater chips, no, they're bigger than tater chips.
Trevor is a chicken aficionado.
They probably do, Jim. They probably do. Trevor's got some that are pure pets.
Yeah.
It's like a parrot or anything else.
He walks out there and they go jumping up and down until he gets them out and puts them in his.
They got a good bloodhounds, dude. Hey, kid, fun farm. We're dog poor. No more dogs.
No more dogs.
No more dogs till there's a vacancy.
We can work on that. Hey, Kinfolk Farm, how you
can't
doing?
give them away. I'll try. Well, when we first got married, they could go out and they chase her. Attack.
They didn't ever attack me. They just, you couldn't go anywhere in the yard and you didn't have 40 chickens behind you. And you'd walk like take 2 steps this way, they'd go 2 steps that way. You take 2 steps that way, they go 2 steps that way.
Well, that's back when I had a bunch of chickens.
That was like 40. The chicken mafia. I'm not kidding.
That's a good point, Happy Quack. Well, our Happy Quack, me and you got totally different customer bases. Like here, like we talked about the other day, you can't give a pet pig away here. You cannot give him away.
I tried talking to some little bitty ones the other day.
We did. No, well,
little bitty ones.
Well, years ago, we tried Julianne's, but we don't know how to raise pet pigs. Then we found out you couldn't sell them after you raised them.
These were miniature potbelly. And the babies were like the little bitty ones that you see on YouTube. They're like this big, with big bows.
Yeah,
where's those? He said no.
Ken folks said it was going to have the schedule straightened out soon. Well, if you're around them a lot, Patsy Heaven, that's most of it. If you're around them a lot. It's kind of like my cows. My cows are pets. I walk out the pasture, they walk it up, rub their heads on me. Yeah, that's right. You could. What you're doing wouldn't work here, but it works there. So if it works there, go with it. That's something I need to cover more in videos. I need to talk more about. You need to know your market because you got a good thing going. What you're doing.
You need to know where you are.
You need to know where you are and what sales where you are, and not people look at what you're doing and try that down there where the preacher's at and it won't work.
Well,
or somebody look at what I'm doing and try it out where you're at and it might not work.
What we do, as far as the garden and stuff like that, you can't really sell much because everybody has
a garden. Everybody has chickens. You ain't gonna sell eggs and you ain't gonna sell nothing at the garden unless you haul it 2 hours away. If you haul it 2 hours away, you can sell it.
But the pigs,
but the 2 hour drive eats everything up.
Nobody wants to go through the whole trouble of having a decent pig area. So we do well with the pigs because we have a decent pig area. We can do pigs, but everybody else can.
Well, see, preacher, the thing is, we have to drive 2 hours to sell turnips, but they'll drive 2 hours to buy pigs.
Or 4 hours. They're going to come to 4 hours.
In fact, you might be watching right now. But well, luck counts. Luck counts, Happy Quack. If you discover some by accident, you still discover it. Be happy.
Happy Quack.
That's right, preacher. Everybody around here still got somebody in the family that farms, tends a garden. The local produce and farm, which we sell pork locally. We really can, but everybody ain't got pigs. Everybody's got chickens. Everybody's got a garden.
And cows, people are kind of afraid of because it's an investment. You don't get return like you do with pigs.
Well, people come to us buy 2 feeder pigs, feed them like that.
Yeah.
Or come to us and buy top hog and get a pig.
It's a quicker turnover.
Yeah, ducks might would do good here, but I've never been a duck guy.
He don't like ducks. He likes hunting ducks, maybe.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, baby. You can't sell them here. Now, you can haul them 2 hours and possibly sell them. But that's right. And Jim's got a good point, too. We're in a poor area. And nobody's going to pay the extra money for organic produce. They come to the farm and buy it and expect it to be cheaper than the grocery store because there's no middleman.
What about an elephant, though?
Probably. We got some family
that live.
in Spivers Corner. Yeah, trying to grow organics is tough, preacher. See, that's the other thing. Organic produce don't look as good as conventionally grown produce. Oh, so it's tougher to sell. You know
If
what
we
I
could
mean?
grow grass, you can feed them all. Hey, but
You can't afford it.
it's expensive.
Well, see, a cow only works out good if you got a way to sell the extra. Because one cow overproduced when she's in milk. You get way more than you'd ever use. I was talking to somebody just here in the neighborhood about that today. Half the time we get up the eggs, don't even walk towards the house with them. We get up the eggs and go dump them in the hog trough. We used to milk a cow, second milking, and go dump it in the hog trough. You know, just couldn't use it all. And then when the state made us stop selling it, you really couldn't use it all. Well, so that's the problem. Our city, I don't know how to word this. The closest city that they'll buy the stuff is 2 hours away. Probably an hour and a half, I reckon.
We might go to Greenville at the
Greenville
farmer's
didn't
market.
ever do that good.
No.
Raleigh's don't. Raleigh, the farmer's market's don't want it really so good because far-fetched and deer ball is a thing. The further you had to go to get it, or the further away it came, and the more it cost, the more it's perceived as better quality. Yeah, I did the math on cow costs for you if you had pasture. But and that's something else too, y'all. A lot of people can't figure profit loss. A lot of people can't figure if they're really making any money or not. You know, they might think they are when they're not, or think they ain't when they are. You know, we've run into some situations where we thought we won't, but we were. Or we've run into some we thought we were, but we won't.
Did y'all follow that?
Yeah, we used to be certified organic. We were certified organic for about 7 years.
Really, Homestead said they go to Dunn, Flock, Swap, and sell most of what they take.
Preacher, I think I knew Maine was kind of a poor state. I'd heard that before. But certified organic didn't work for us. It just made producing harder. And, you know, you could ask a higher price for being certified, but you never would get it. It just did not work. There were several reasons it didn't work, and some of them might have been avoidable, but there might have been some poor business planning there too, but and some counting on some people that probably shouldn't have been counted on. And I might even have been took advantage of by another farmer a little bit, but it just didn't work. It's complicated. But here to be certified organic, he has some really foolish restrictions. Like you couldn't use treated wood and livestock shelter. And we got a termite problem showing us. And
After they fed the turkeys for a week, they gave them back. They ate too much.
did what now?
They said they did that with turkeys after feeding them for a week. We gave them back because they ate too much.
Said they're not certified at that
crazy.
time. Well, preacher, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to go back, and 1950 is probably the year to shoot for. In 1950, a lot of these chemicals hadn't been invented,
Stay still.
and you need to look at. They did things differently because they didn't have it, and they had ways around it. And
I bet flies are bad. As hot and dry as it is.
I'll be honest. Don't take it wrong, there's no way I feel y'all. There's no way.
What goes it?
And that's right, Travis. That's exactly right. People, for some reason, will not pay, especially North Carolina. Now, they might in Greensboro or Charlotte or somewhere like that, where there's some big, big cities, big money. But just down here in the middle of nowhere where we are, they will not pay the extra money for one week. Well, like Babbitt Farm, there's some stuff here you can't do. You can't, even if you're certified organic, you can't use all natural in your advertising. What was that big long list of mess they sent us? Words you can't use. Selling meat, you can't say hormone free because hormones are it's just a marketing. There's a bunch of stuff you can't even use in the advertising.
I thought you couldn't say, even if you were certified organic, you couldn't say organic, you could say all natural.
No, you can't say you can't use all natural.
Oh, so I had it backwards.
Yeah, you can't use all natural. You can't use hormone free because it's all supposed to be hormone free. You can't use antibiotic free because it's all supposed to be antibiotic. There's a bunch of stuff that you can't use in the advertising. So it's kind of foolish.
And there's a difference in cage free and free range. Cage free means that they're in a turkey house or chicken house. Free range means that they're out on the ground. So watch that when you're buying eggs. If they say cage free, they're still in a chicken house. That just means they're not in little bitty cages.
Ours are in a little bitty chicken coop.
But they have a pen and an area to go outside.
Our chickens are protected custody.
Well, that's for their own good.
Yeah, they're protected custody. If they were loose, they'd be dead.
But they're still free range because they have a section of yard they can go into.
They're still free range, traditional, real free range from Terminator.
Well, we have those too, but we can't catch them now. I said we have those too, but now we can't catch them because they've been free range so much.
What are you doing?
But they're old chickens.
I'm talking about the big chickens.
I know. I said we have those too.
That's regular free range of chickens. Turn around a little while while you're out there with them. That's what's safer.
But you have to time it just right because they go back to roost at the same time every day or same time to them at the edge of dark. So if you've got predators like we do, we have all sorts.
They figure that out.
They know that. They know if you let them out every day. So you kind of have to watch that because they will not come back on their own until the edge of dark. And they do every night. You don't have to round them up. They come back on their own. You count the chickens. They're all there. You count the chickens. There's one missing. You know that something got it. Easy. See, the wording, the way they word stuff doesn't mean they're organic. Doesn't mean they're not using certain fertilizers that immediately takes you away from being organic. Sprays, yes, they take you away from being organic. That's true. I mean, if you don't have anything to feed them, there's no sense letting them loose. You're just asking for trouble. Feed out lots for cows. I don't know. I suppose when it gets back in. Well, you have to be certified. Every year you have to go through that, right? Chris went to the truck. The truck, someone we got something. There he is. You hear? He's coming back.
You want that?
Country Homestead Preacher wants to know about the feed out locks for cows.
What's that do?
I'm asking you.
Well, you want to feed you one out to kill, preacher?
And Babbitt was saying that they get tested every year to keep their certification.
Yeah, we used to too. That's very true, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Preacher.
Or they dip them in wax. A lot of them, especially fruit.
Well, you know, when you get certified organic, you regulated to death. You can't even spray a little bit of Roundup at the other end of the farm around a water spigot to keep snakes away. Preacher, what we do is our little paddock is the shelter and a little paddock, little square pen. I don't know, it might be 20 foot by 20 foot. And we shut them up and feed them for about 2 to 3 weeks. All the grain he'll eat for about 3 weeks. 2 weeks may be better. And put a little bit of fat in the meat, a little bit of margarine. And we try to kill them at less than a year old, less than 1,000 pounds. I don't know if that was your question. We found out that's the best. No more than a year old and no more than 1,000 pounds is the best beef. We've actually done experiments on that. It's the best. We got some friends to feed out some steers, and they let theirs get to 1,800 pounds, and I kill mine at 800, and our beef is always $1,000 better. Hope he ain't watching his mom made him mad about that. May sound a little crude, preacher. My daddy used to say if you couldn't kill him with a hammer, he was too big. Said you had to take a rifle to kill him. And feeding them for an extended period of time is kind of productive.
Bye, Beaver Creek.
Good night, Travis. Thank you for coming. We've tried feeding them for a month.
Stay safe.
And that's it don't do any better. 2 weeks is just perfect for us. That might be different for y'all. But 2 weeks is perfect for us. And that's with a Holstein steer or a beef breed steer. Well, Gail, the truth has always been what the farmer does to it ain't really that bad. Most of the bad stuff that happens to anything happens at the packing plant. The preservatives and the wax coatings and the saline injections on meat. That's where most of the bad stuff happens at the packing plant. It's the processing of food that hurts you, not the growing. Growing of it gets blamed for it, but it ain't what goes wrong.
Maybe you come back up here and let me get up. Sorry. Been having some knee issues and my knees hurting really bad right this second. I have to stand up. Something.
Oh. We get your more comments right quick. Babbitt's Farm's going tonight. Preacher's going to bed. Good night, preacher.
Sorry.
Well, being everybody's getting ready to go to bed, we're gonna give y'all a minute to try to say goodnight to everybody and finish any conversations you were having.
And ask them, is there any comment, question wise, or something that we didn't catch? Because
if we missed anything, put it in there now.
Comments tonight. We got off on
if anybody asked anything, we don't decide anybody. If anybody asked anything, if you'll post it again, I'll try to answer it right quick. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do have to quit. I'm sure they wash it off in the Clorox occasionally too, change the dates on. Most of your concerns with your food is not from the farmer. It's from packing plant. I always remember that. I promise you it's true. Because most farmers won't grow something they won't eat themselves. I promise you that. They will not do it. Oh, something I do want to talk about right quick. I know this ain't nothing. I'm sure some of y'all got more views than this by far. But we're still tiny, tiny, tiny. We're almost to 100,000 views. And I just think that's the coolest thing in the world. I never thought we'd get 500, and we're almost to 100,000. I was hoping we'd be at 100,000 tonight, but didn't quite make it. Oh, you did buy her out. Good deal. I didn't know that happened.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I didn't know how that played out. I didn't know if it just blew over or good deal. Jim, I think I do. I think I do. I should. Good night, Toadhill. Yeah. Well, no, we don't have a website. We have a website. No, we don't have a website. No, I don't still have your phone number, Jim, but I'll get up with you. Yeah, email me or I'll email you. I'm getting better at emails. Well, that's probably the right way to do it, Happy Quack. She was good. What you were describing, she was good at that part. So I think that's probably a wise decision. Yeah, I noticed I quit getting the text from you, Jim. I wasn't sure if you quit sending them out. There you go. Thank you, Geeky. Thank you. Well, Billy, I'll be honest with you. I would, and we'd probably stay up a little while longer, but we got people coming early in the morning to get the last of these pigs. And, plus we got a garden to reset. Like I told you before, there ain't nothing gets in the way of doing homesteading YouTube videos like homesteading. That's the truth. Anyway, but good night, everybody. We really appreciate you watching. I'm gonna give you a few minutes. I always say that when people end their lives real fast, you don't have time to say the last thing you were trying to say, so we're just gonna let you trying to finish talking and everything. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you one day this week. Give me just a minute. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you nothing. Good night, all.
They're having a conversation. They'll finish with.
I don't think so. Good night. Have a great weekend. Yep. Yes, I'm doing.
That's a really good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Should have warned you.
Mm-hmm.